Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about keeping your solar panels clean. It's a nice brisk 15-degree morning today, and we got a little bit of a dusting of snow. Not too much, but you know, it's gonna get warmer today. The sun itself can even melt off what came down, but I figured it's a good chance to show you what I do. I've got this is called a SnoPro. Got it online, and it can extend out to 18 feet, which actually I regret, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But basically, this has a nice foam top to it. This won't scratch your panels, and you can actually get a pretty decent amount of snow pulled down off of your panels with this head here. You can swap out the head if this one gets too worn down. I got this before last year's winter and used it then. I had a few snows that got a few inches thick that we had to pull down. And this year we haven't really had a lot of snow, so I haven't really had a chance to show this. I've taken down more than what I'm gonna do today, other days and in this year and this winter. So, but this extends out like this, and you tighten it back up, and that'll hold. This one as well. Tighten that up. So you get a good 18 feet. Now, whenever you're determining what length you need, I remember at least their website allowed you to get quite a few different sizes, but I just measured a single panel, and then I've got them 5 panels high, and you can go from there and then add in whatever height you need to adjust for how tall you are and how tall you can reach, and just get that measurement diagonally. So you might even, if you have a long pole for some other device, you might try and get that out there or something, and just kind of see where you get to and how much more distance you need to make up. It's nice to have a little bit more than that length, so you can push that top set back over the back side of the panels, or at least get right behind it and pull it down, whichever way you want to go. So what I was talking about with the height being a problem is that actually down here on the side you can see that we've got more of a distance there between the bottom of the panel and the ground. So as I walk from this end to that end, I get shorter. So it gets harder for me to reach up to the top. So I probably could have used something more like a 20 or 22 foot, but I'll show you how much I get off of here. I'm sure there's a couple different techniques. That's nothing special, but I just want to show you how well it pulls that snow off. And I wouldn't take a normal broom or anything like that and use that, just because you don't want to scratch the glass. When it comes to ice, I wouldn't recommend getting out there with the scraper or anything and dealing with that. The dark color of those solar cells is going to help melt that away anyway, so that's not really something you need to worry about. Alright, well, I think old man Winter heard me saying we hadn't gotten much snow, so here we are, a couple days later. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works with this much snow. On the right side, you can see it's starting to melt off just a little bit. It's getting later in the morning, but with this much sun, I don't feel like I want to wait for that to happen. As the snow was coming down, it didn't stick very well at the beginning since it was during the day and the panels were warm. So there isn't as much on here as there could have been. If all this snow had come down in the middle of the night, we would have had a lot more to deal with this morning. But it's still a good example of what this SnoPro can do when there's more snow. Again, I don't mess too much on the top, partly because I can't reach it, but also getting to get to about 34 today, so that'll take care of that. It might take a little bit longer, but you don't have to be too crazy precise with how much you take off. And I do have a string inverter, so all of these need to be putting something out for the system to work correctly. If you have micro inverters, then the moment you get a panel cleared off, that panel is going to start putting out what it needs to and get the system going. But all that means is I won't benefit during the clear off process like you will, but overall I'm still going to get the same benefit at the end of the clearing as you will. So hope this helps you think of how you might want to take care of your panels if you get them or if you already have them, and hopefully that'll save you a few bucks too. All right, thanks for watching.